Once upon a night, in the soft hush of twilight, when the wind carried secrets and the trees whispered lullabies, a little kitten named Luma found herself all alone. She wasn't supposed to wander, but curiosity has a way of calling softly and tugging firmly. And Luma, with her tiny white paws and curious whiskers, had followed a flicker, one single flicker of gold, a firefly. It danced before her like a dream come to life, glowing with warmth, pulling her gently away from the safety of home. She didn't mean to stray far, only a little. Just far enough to chase the light. But the world changes fast when you're small. Trees grew taller, shadows deeper. The smell of moss and earth surrounded her now. The forest, once familiar, had become a giant, a breathing, silent giant. Luma blinked, and the firefly was gone. That's where her journey began. The forest was alive, not just with trees and breeze, but with stories. And every corner Luma turned, another firefly appeared, flickering like a heartbeat. Leading her, beckoning her, some would say they were only bugs. But magic lives in the smallest wings, and these wings held a map. Luma followed the golden trail, stepping quietly over roots, pausing at every rustle, watching as more fireflies joined the dance. They didn't fly randomly. They moved like music, like memory. There, in a grove lit by moonlight, she found her first clue. A stone circle, carved with swirls and paw prints, old, ancient even. The fireflies landed gently on the markings, illuminating each line. Luma touched it with her paw. Suddenly, the wind picked up. The forest whispered her name, not in words, but in feeling, in warmth. She was not alone. From the bushes, a soft chirp echoed. A fox cub, red as ember, peered out, lost, like her, or maybe not lost at all. He tilted his head, then turned, following the fireflies. Without thinking, Luma followed. They walked together, quiet companions, two souls connected by a flicker of light. And as they moved, the forest revealed itself. They passed a tree where vines glowed faintly like starlight. A stream where fish lapped in arcs of silver, mushrooms that hummed when you listened close. It was a world no human had seen, only the brave, only the curious. Only those small enough to believe. Hours passed, or maybe moments. Time didn't tick in this forest, it breathed. When they reached the glade of mirrors, Luma paused. In the reflections of the crystal pool, she saw more than her face. She saw home, she saw her family, her warm blanket, her favorite toy with the chewed-up corner, and she remembered. The fireflies hovered above the water, pulsing slowly, as if waiting for her choice. She looked at the fox. He blinked, then nodded. Sometimes, the hardest part of an adventure is knowing when to end it. Luma stepped into the light. And the forest answered. Wine whooshed, trees bowed, petals flew. The fireflies formed a glowing tunnel, a path carved by courage. She followed, step by step, breath by breath, heart open. And with each step, the forest grew lighter, warmer. Until, there in the distance, through the trees, she saw the soft yellow of her home's window. She ran, not out of fear, but joy. Because she had wandered, she had wondered. And now she understood. Home isn't just a place. It's a feeling you carry, even in the dark, especially in the dark. When the door creaked open and her family scooped her up with wide eyes and tighter hugs, Luma purred. Behind her, a single firefly hovered. Then blinked out gently. Not an end, a beginning. For every time you chase a light, you find a part of yourself. This was Luma's story, but maybe it's yours too. Stay curious, stay brave, and always, always follow the light.